I welcome you to Kigogona program. I am Prophet Jao Gekoyo, and I'm also a scientist, and I'm commissioned to do pure matters. And today we are looking at the Daniel's prophecy. I've told you prior the Kigogona program about Daniel 2, 31 to 45. And I want to tell you that for me, I can interact directly with the creator of everything, abode in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga, for real, in Kenya, in a mountain. Because for human beings, for humanity, we are dwelling at a globe that is orbiting the sun. At that globe, there are people who are doing evil, but faking through the cameras and even spreading evil in Africa. For Africans not, the Europe, the US are the ones who are, making Africa not to grow, because even Africa have presumption that they are poor, but Africa is not poor. Minerals are from there. Even the weapons, they are taking minerals from Africa, because even uranium is also used to make those nucleus, and it's abominable, because for them they are not living according to the law of the imperial seat of majesty, the creator at Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. So when I tell you the US is falling, I'm telling you for real it will happen because of the cosmic changes, because of the evil which has been done there. You should not make someone a slave or despise someone that much, because you are not even created anything. You are enabled. You are enabled. But some people, they don't have the spark, because when you are not like that, when you are not governable by the law, the natural laws, let me tell you, you are lost. Beyond repair, because now human beings are shells. You are their energy, no attachment actually. It's not something emotional, because the real US, if you want to know the real US, so it's a committee of 300 secret people have been doing things, but there are also a lot of hypocrisy, because there are people who are knowing this, even the Pope, because the Pope from the Roman Empire, and those people are doing evil. In Africa, they don't, after there were two colonization, physical and mental. Yes, we got the physical one, and our forefathers liberated, did a great thing, heroic. And in Kenya, I've told you about allocating Mau Mau Day, December 28, because even there are people who are there, because we have the government, there are people infiltrated. The reason the government is to help give people service, help people, not to make people's life difficult, because even buying things at high prices, and those numbers are not reflecting anything which is natural. Because I've told you prior about the money, how the US even removed the gold standard through the President Richard Nixon. But then it's unfortunate, because now you should not be doing games. You are in a creation. But then, Africans now, you have a lot of wisdom, there are radiation falling from the stars. So what will happen? They will do great things which even Europeans cannot do. Because that will happen, transformation. They will be transformed. Because the creation is energy. And there is when you do evil, you pay for it. Europeans have already done that, because I'm telling you, people who are giving birth, and they also leave their generation is to continue with such programs, because those things are real. Even the British monarchy, a lot of evil which are committed, and a lot of crimes. Even in Kenya, you can see what happened from 1952. But then, let me tell you, those painful voices, you people, they died for a purpose, for us to have a nation, not because of the resources of the generation to get. But then when we have peace in Kenya, you have a good governing system, people will thrive, let me tell you, organically. It will be a pure, clean country and a clean economy. But right now, it is not, because there are people who have been trying to overthrow the governments, people who are there for self-interest. And I've warned you, you should not tarnish Jomo Kenyatta's name, because Mzee Jomo Kenyatta was commissioned. He was knowing he would be president. Because I'm telling you, people are doing things because of being enabled. And the creator abode in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. So Kenyatta was even emitting radiation. Kenyatta even was prepared heavenly. So he was knowing psychic things. He was even circumambulating that mountain. And people are not knowing. Because I'm telling you, when it comes to God, it's about you and Guy, you and Mwenenyaga. Because it's about the things you have done, not what you are having. The way human beings presume things are, even presume money is, it is not like that for it. Because there are other wisdom, which I'm telling you, the outer forces, which are now intervening, and you cannot be able to stop or do anything. Because you cannot even prevent for us to have a nighttime or have a daytime. As a human being, you can't, but perhaps you think you can do a lot. But let me tell you, you are even given that ability to do, and your body is separate, because you are there as energy. It's not about that body. That's why the body is dying. And when you die, you got transformed. You go to an identical universe. The universe are 7. When you die, you can even navigate them. But then when you are on earth, you are a clothing animal. You are at one place at the body, but then you despise black people for nothing because you are not created anything. And let me tell you, even you are not the one. You are the ones who are not natural, because I've told you about the source of Sodom and Gomorrah, and this is for a fact. And I'm telling you, people have been lied a lot through the evil regimes, because people who are, can do anything, they even take the matters of divinity not. But let me tell you, now it will haunt you, because you even do evil rituals of Freemasonry, things which are not even as significant, like removing one shoe. I don't know all. No, the fake things. I've told you, it's abominable to do that, because I'm telling you, waste your energy. Because if you want to benefit from the real God, invest in real spirituality. That's why I went to court for all churches in Kenya to be legalized, to be prohibited. They're even doing abominable this, even worshipping at night. It's abominable. Nighttime, you are not praying God, because God has not done anything wrong. Let me tell you, because even those people who are doing evil, they are enabled, they are defying. But for you don't know the complete part, because you cannot continue doing that. Life was meant to be sweet. Even you cannot get any disease, but they are making viruses, doing a lot. So I'm telling you, for real, Europe and the US have been faking, and also Japan has also done a lot of atrocities, even killing people in Nanking, doing a lot of things. But then, many people have presumed that I don't know, comparing people, those GDP things, you cannot have a UN, a United Nations, when you have nations of terrorism and fake nations which are pretending, because the governments are not pure. Even the US government is a secret committee. People who are fake, but it's unfortunate. And I'm telling you this for real, and it's not being changed because of your awareness, for real. But then if you want to be aware, align yourself with the bigger truth. And the bigger truth, evolve, we are created. We are in a creation, pure. The globe, people are at a globe. And this globe is having, the land area is less than 30%. So don't say Kenyatta stole the land. Kenyatta did not do that. Kenyatta was, a great man. And, Kenyatta, when you want to know if a person was good or bad, you usually know through the nature of the spirit after someone dies. When you die, you can become a positive spirit or a negative one. Positive spirit, negative spirit. Kenyatta became positive spirit. So when you go ahead to tarnish, let me tell you, you will not be wise. Because you are trying, let me tell you, also will be false allegation. Because let me tell you, at the Mount Kĩrĩnyaga, it is pure. If Kenyatta did wrong, let me tell you, I could not be speaking like this. But because Kenyatta was even part of that Kigogona, and so near close to the imperial seat of majesty, because it is Mwenenyaga who chose him. I'm telling you, for it. The reason why Agikuyu was close to Guy is because people were created in communities, and the first community was Agikuyu, and the first was an angel, Patrick Agikuyu, and Machak Mombi, and then they were living in Mokuranya in Murang'a County. I've told you about the modulation, because we need to do this for us to get radiation from Mount Kĩrĩnyaga to fall at Mokuranya. So when you want to pay, you go there, you remove your shoes, they are falling radiation, you offer your praise to Mwenenyaga, and then you'll be gone, and you see transformation in Murang'a. Even though radiation is emitted very far, because having no atomic property, and your bodies are meant to absorb radiation because you have melanin actually to absorb it. I'm telling you, there are people who don't know. When you read the Bible, when you even want to understand the Bible, remember I've told you Kegogona program is written a pure Bible, because there were also evil people who thought they can do anything, but then it's all unfortunate. And I'm telling you, when you have a evil, let me tell you, desire, you can't benefit. Creation is pure. You are not responsible anywhere. Actually, you should thank Guy, because Guy created you. That's why you are there. For real, and it is not because of you why Guy is there. So you never be the same. For you are a human being, you are a clothing animal, but you are evil. So that's why you are not benefiting. And it's so unfortunate when you have people faking at cameras, even in Kenya. And hypocrisy. After due prayer, homosexuality is abominable. But then the Supreme Court, even if they are saying the Constitution is not allowing, they are allowing the registration of such names, which are direct to it. So let me tell you, in Kenya we need a lot of reforms, and we need to be to come with pure purposes, no hypocrisy. Let me tell you, because I'm telling you, it is about what you have done. Because even if you have engaged in bribery or in corruption, you have not faked anywhere. You are having that energy, even if people are not knowing. Because you are created, and the way you think those things are strong, they are not like that. Even that money, if you had wisdom, you will be seeing life in a different perspective, in a spiritual perspective, and you are missing the opportunity because your spirituality is fake. You are not a good person for it. You are evil, but perhaps you have money, because when you have money, you have approved numbers. because they are numbers. And then there is a way you need to for you to have those numbers. But then I'm telling you, Africa is restricted, told they don't have those numbers, so they can't do things. But then those people who are claiming they're having the numbers. Numbers is not theirs. Numbers are natural things. And even for you can see that it's a one thing, those are two things. It doesn't matter how the language is being used, it is matter what you are saying. Because when you are speaking, you are saying something. When you die, you understand all languages, life will be sweeter. You become a spirit, get amalgamated with the universe. You'll be everywhere, not because of, a space. You have now a body which will never get sick or get tired or get hungry. It will be just a life. When you do things, you collect energy. Action equals energy. So it's about what you have been doing. You are given positive share. When you are breastfeeding, you are not sinned. So ask yourself, what is your energy algorithm? And that will help you know your relationship to Kĩrĩnyaga, to Guy, your creator, who abode in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. Europe and the US will fall in the 21st century in fulfillment of Daniel 2:31-45. European countries and the US are investing in a secret program of killing Africans for minerals and occupancy. Africans have been secretly killed with viruses, deadly vaccines, and harmful radiation. Europe and the US militaries are having bioweapons. The US government is controlled by a secret committee. This evil committee is responsible for unforgivable atrocities. Sinning leads to a curse and termination. The diseases troubling people are laboratory made. COVID-19 virus, for instance, was made by the US Army. The US Army collaborated with Harvard University. NATO military scientists collaborated with Robert Gallo and Litton Bionetics in making HIV virus. HIV virus makers are eternally cursed. Mount Kĩrĩnyaga Altar in Kenya has protected people from extermination. Mount Kĩrĩnyaga is a sacrosanct mountain. Mount Kĩrĩnyaga contains Ngũngi. Ngũngi protection is perfect. The 21st century is the beginning of a new civilization of black people. The stars have been releasing radiation, the creator, in transformation of black people. This radiation will fall for 1,000 years until 3003. Outer space radiation transforms people. Mount Kĩrĩnyaga is bringing a revolution in restoration of creation purity. Cosmic changes in the 21st century will terminate evil regimes and unclean people. People will not invest in war again. Kĩrĩnyaga Altar heritage will be restored. Thy, the Ngai, thy.